At ease. It's your boy Soulimmortal with the Mortal Minds. And first off, man, I want to say, man, I really appreciate everyone who has subscribed, liked, shared, commented on the videos. And to those who have recently subscribed, man, this channel is about, we'll talk about several things, man, but ultimately this channel is about making men better men. So to you new subscribers, man, I really appreciate it, man. So guys, we often talk about women and the nature of women and how women can be deceiving, how women can be manipulative, man, how women can be promiscuous. We talk about all those things, right? We talk about the legal system and how the laws are set up to screw men, whether it's through child support ratios, whether it's through alimony for a certain amount of time, or in some cases for the remainder of men's life. We talk about several things, but at some point in time, man, we have to talk about accountability, right? So there's a quote by Walt Kelly, and it is, "We have met the enemy and he is us." I like this quote, man, because it reminds me of something my father taught me a long time ago, right? And not only that, it's something that the military instilled in me, man, throughout my time in the service. And that was that no matter what situation you find yourself in, man, no matter what's going on around you, it's important that you take ownership of the situation. You take responsibility. You be accountable for yourself, man, and say that, whatever situation I'm in is because of myself. See, we live in a society right now, man, where everybody wants to point the finger, man. If something bad comes in a man's life, the first thing he wants to do is point out every reason on why he's in that situation without even identifying his own self, Let's take marriage, for example, right? And divorce. Now, if you've seen, a couple of my videos, you hear me talk about, me being married, me going through my divorce, and the things I went through. I'm not going to go through the whole spiel again, but there was a point in time where I was at my low, man. I was, freshly divorced, no money. I was at the bottom of the bottom, man. And for a small period of time, all I could do was, curse my ex-wife, curse the legal system, man, curse anybody associated with not wanting to assist me in life, right? But there came a point in time, man, where I had to say, you know what? I'm in this situation because I allowed this situation to happen, right? Like didn't nobody put a gun in my head and say, you know what, you need to go get married. I'm the one that signed that dotted line. I'm the one that walked down that aisle. I'm the one that put my balls in the golden guillotine and rolled the dice on this thing, man. So if anybody was to blame, it was me. Even guys, I see guys making videos, good videos, about dating women and spending so much time with women, spending so much money on women, and the woman ends up cheating on them, right? And these videos are good because I think men, especially these younger men coming up, need to be able to see the signs of some of these women and learn the traits, man, so they can learn and be better for it. But, guys will sit there and rant on about, oh, well, the woman did this and she cheated and I've been with her for so many months or so many years and I found out this and that. But when you really think about it, no woman is just going to be with you for so much time and just up and go cheat. Any woman that's going to cheat, she's going to show you all the signs in advance. She's going to show thought tendency. She's going to show that she's an attention whore. She's going to show you everything you need to know in advance before you realize she's cheating. You know what I'm saying? The thing that most men do is, she might be so fine, or she might have something to offer that's so vital to you that you just choose to turn the other cheek, man, or choose to ignore what she's displaying. And then when it happens, you want to act like, like it's all brand new. But at some point in time, you have to say, you know what? I saw from day one this woman's tendencies. In other words, instead of getting mad, getting angry, take ownership. Say it is what it is. If I'm in a certain situation, it's because of my own dealings. It's my fault. You can even look in look at jobs. Look in the job sector, man. I remember, man, when I joined the military, right? And anybody who has spent time in the Middle East, man, will relate to what I'm talking about. There's something called, I think we just call it shit burning detail. And it is exactly what it sounds like, right? So when you come into the military, if you ever go to the sandbox, which is, you know, Kuwait, Iraq, you know, Afghanistan, or wherever guys go in the Middle East, you know, we were so far out in the desert, man, where we had to make our own bathrooms, outhouses, if you will, right? So at the end of each day, it is the responsibility of all the privates, you know, all the E1s and E2s, to go to these bathrooms, these man-made bathrooms, these makeshift bathrooms, rather. Take the bucket of crap that everybody has been taking dumps in all day, take them about a quarter mile, pour a little JP8 in it, which is jet fuel, and burn it. Now, the thing about it is you just can't pour jet fuel on shit and it burns. You actually have to half-ass cook this shit. So the whole time you're burning shit, pouring JP8 on it, you're stirring it. And you're stirring it up with a tent pole, which is ventilated. So the whole time you're stirring, you know, the shit of 30 or 40 men, the smoke is coming out right there by your face as you stirring this shit, mate. So after several months of burning shit, man, you know, I would look around, man, and you can see for miles, man, you know, just smoke piles coming up of other E1s and E2s burning shit, man. And I thought to myself, man, I said, you know what? This can't be life, man. This is not the situation I wanna continue to be in. So I had to first take ownership. I said, you know what? For one, I signed up for this shit. Like, you know what? Like I wasn't drafted. Nobody came to my door, put a gun in my head and said, you know what? You coming with me. Welcome to the Army. I signed up for it. So first thing I had to do was take ownership for it, man. Then I had to take action, right? So I had to, you know, study my craft, learn the rules and regulations, man, and get prepared to be a higher rank so I can get out of that situation, man. So it's all about taking ownership of your current situation. Even after I got out of the military, man, and went to work for a Fortune 500, man, energy company, man. And when the economy went down, they came in one day and laid me off, right? Now, instead of me going home and cursing out the president, the economy, instead of getting mad at my employer and think about, you know, all the people who I should have been employed over, you know, who should have been let off before me, instead of going that direction, I said, you know what? I'm the one that fills an application out to work for this company. You know what I'm saying? I fill out the application. So if I'm going to blame anybody else, I got to blame myself. You know, I'm the one that signed up to be in the oil and gas industry. So I had to take ownership of that, man. And instead of sitting there and talking about, oh, well, the economy's bad, can't nobody do this, can't nobody do that, I got off my ass, man, bought me a truck after not being able to find a job. When I bought me a 18-wheeler, bought me a flatbed, opened my own company. You know what I mean? Did I make millions? Hell no, but I can tell you this, man, I kept the lights on. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was eating. So it's all about being accountable, man, for what's going on around you, man. You know, even you know, when it comes to sickness and health, man, you know, there are many things in the world right now, you know, cancer, diabetes, you know, hypertension, that are killing people daily. You know, and it all boils down to the foods we eat, man. Now, we can sit there and cram all that food in us every day, drink wine, drink Kool-Aid, drink beer, smoke cigarettes, you know, eat big steaks we can do that stuff for several years, but at a certain age, if sickness comes upon you, man, whether it's cancer, whether it's this, you have to take ownership. You have to take ownership of it, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so what I try to do, man, or what I need to do, man, instead of waiting on sickness to come up on me, as a man, I need to be in a preventative maintenance stage, man, going in the other direction, man, taking ownership of my health, man. It's all about ownership, man. It's all about being accountable. I get tired of people pointing the finger. Oh, this is why I'm in this situation. Oh, it's because of that. You know what I'm saying? That's bull, man. You know, even when it comes to children, right? You know, I've dated women, man, that have children, man. And not only that, I have several friends that I've grown up with over the years, man, that have children. And I'm telling you, man, it is an epidemic. It is an epidemic, man, of fathers that don't want to take care of their kids, man. Now, I will say this. There are some women, man, that are full of shit. Some women that are hoes, some relationships that were broken up because the woman cheated, or whatever case may be. There are some crazy women in there, and they will be addressed in future videos. But right now, I'm talking about us, man. You know, if you're gonna lay with a woman and you're gonna make a child, you're not being a man if you're not taking care of your kids. And you know, and some people talk about, oh, it costs money. You know, okay, yeah, it costs money to raise a child, but let's just take money out of the scenario, man. Sometimes, if all you have is time, then be accountable for the child you made, man, and spend time with that child. You know, I talked about it in some of my other videos when I was going through my divorce. Man, when my ass was broke, I didn't have enough money, man, to take my son to Chuck E. Cheese, man, and that was painful. You know what I mean? But if nothing else, I could grab a football, man, or grab a baseball and take my son out to a field and spend hours, man. You know, so if you have a son, man, don't talk about what you know, the money you don't have, man. Time is crucial. You know, if I would have had a daughter, man, spending time, you know, playing house or playing with, you know, with a dollhouse or whatever, you know, men do with their daughters, I would have been doing that, man. You know, men always want to. And I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to us in general, including myself. We always want to point the finger and throw reasons out why we're in a bad situation without saying, you know what am I doing to make it better? What did I do to cause myself to be in this situation? We got to do better, man. You know, all I'm saying, man, is that we have to take ownership of any and every situation we find ourselves in. And this is why we have to. As soon as you point the finger and say that this person, this place, this entity, this company is the reason I'm in a situation, as soon as you do that, you forfeit your power to get out of that situation. In other words, if I want to say, you know what, I can't find a job, or I'm broke because the motherfucking man, or because this race of man or this race of people are holding me down. As soon as you think like that, you've relinquished your power, man, to get ahead. You have to take ownership, man. As soon as you say, oh, well my child support is going to be X amount of dollars a month, so instead of paying my child support, I need to go the other way. I need to just dismiss being a father, man, and don't work, just sit on my ass all day because I'm not finna work to pay all this child support money. Guys think like that. We got to do better, man. You know, the first step in being a man is being accountable, guys. And, you know, and like I said before, you know, we talk about women, we talk about laws. You know, we will continue to address those issues because it's important for guys that are going through it and younger guys coming up. It's important that they are being made aware of this. But the first thing we have to do, guys, is be accountable. Take ownership. It's your boy Soulimmortal, and I'm out.